Texas is launching its own research program into a psychedelic called ibogaine after state officials could not find a company to help develop it into a drug for FDA approval. Ibogaine is a plant-based psychedelic drug that's shown promise in treating things like post-traumatic stress disorder, addiction, traumatic brain injuries, and more. The state will use $50 million that the legislature invested last year and partner with medical researchers across the state to proceed with its own ibogaine research program after multiple proposals from different drug companies in the private sector failed to meet the standards for state funds. Governor Greg Abbott signed Senate Bill 2308 into law last year. It creates a consortium of universities, hospitals, and drug developers to conduct clinical trials of an ibogaine drug and get it approved by the FDA. Under SB 2308, a public university will manage ibogaine clinical trials in partnership with a drug company and a hospital. One expert that I spoke to said it was not necessarily surprising that the state could not find a partner because of some of the requirements that state lawmakers included in the law. Companies had to have a plan to get FDA approval to develop ibogaine into a drug, a corporate presence here in Texas, match the $50 million the state's investing, and also commit to giving the state 20% of revenue from future sales of the drug. As written, the $50 million in the state funds cannot be released to the consortium without the private match. So, if the state plans to move forward without a drug company, state lawmakers might need to make some legislative or legal changes to meet the statutory requirements of SB 2308. It will not be cheap for the state to fully fund the path to FDA approval without private partners. Experts say it will likely cost much more than $100 million.